And welcome back to WDEF News 12. This morning it's Friday, so that means it is time for How Does Your Garden Grow? And with the recent weather, we're just all itching to get out there and do some planting. Tim Holcomb joining us from the Holcomb Garden Center at 756-1212. And before we get to the callers here, we got a couple of callers. Speaking of wanting to get out there and plant, you know, it's been in the 60s, 70s since the last couple of weeks. Is it now the time, or should we maybe still kind of wait? Because I know, being a weather guy, we still have a chance of some frost and some freezing temperatures. What are your thoughts?
Well, certainly there's things you can plant now. Blueberries are wonderful right now. Get them out, get them going, have berries this spring. A lot of vegetables, potatoes, onions, peas you can plant now. There are certainly things you need to wait till later, till after the frost. But by all means, trees, shrubs, perennials, you can put them out and enjoy them now. All
right, let's get to our callers. Our first caller is Teresa. Good morning to you, Teresa.
Yes, I had a question on azaleas. What is wrong with the soil when only the red ones won't live?
Okay, well, if one won't live, it can be usually too much water or not enough water. Make sure your soil has good drainage. It's not a lot of clay where it just stands in water like a bowl. And by the same token, make sure it's not getting so bone dry that, like last summer in July and August, there were some plants that just didn't get enough water and they went away.
All right, our next caller is Sandy. Good morning to you, Sandy.
Yes, hi. I was asking about those tomato plants that you can turn upside down.
Okay. Well, you can turn any tomato plant upside down, but you won't get the best results that way. It's quite a novelty. You see it everywhere, this plastic bag that you stick a tomato in upside down. And if you don't have much room, it's kind of neat. But if you want production out of a tomato, put it in a large container, give it room to grow and support, and you'll get far more tomatoes and let it grow the way God intended it to.
Once again, we're answering your questions at 756-1212, your gardening or your lawn question. Feel free to give us a call. Lori is our next caller. Good morning to you, Lori.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question about the lawn and the step one and all the steps.
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
a little Yorkshire Terrier, and I was wondering if they're safe for the little dogs because she eats everything that's out there.
Yes, ma'am. It's quite safe. Now, you want to put them on and water it in. In your case, you can do it right before the rain. The only one that you leave on the lawn for a couple of days is the step two. It's a weed killer that has to stick to the weeds, so you would need to keep her off from that. It's not dangerous other than it's an irritant. Like if you got it in your eyes, it would bother you. But keep them off for that step two. The rest of them, just water them in and you'll be okay.
Rebecca's our next caller. Good morning to you, Rebecca.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi there.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a 4-foot gardenia that we had to transplant last summer.
Okay.
And I've watered it well. It did well through the summer, but it doesn't look good right now that it's gone through the winter. Can I cut this thing way back?
Well, you can, but I would wait a little longer. We tend to get some cold weather at the end of March and even 1st of April. And so about the middle of April, you can shape it up really well, give it a good shot of fertilizer, and it should flush out and do fine.
Ken joining us now. Good morning to you, Ken.
Yes, Tim, I have some, I have zoysia grass.
Yes.
And I've got some purple weeds that's blooming in there. Mm-hmm. And I sprayed it last year with Roundup before my zoysia started greening up and it killed all my zoysia. I've tried weed killer, and it's broadleaf weed killer, and it won't kill it. So what can I spray it with?
Well, you're using the wrong weed killer. The most weed killers have to have warm weather to be effective. There's one by Fertilome called Weed Free Zone. It works very well in cool weather as well as warm weather. It will kill that hen bit, and unfortunately, you're not the only one that has it. It's very aggressive right now. It's blooming and reproducing for next year's crop. But you can spray it. It's easy to kill, and it will die right out, and the weed-free zone will not harm your zoysia whatsoever.
And real quickly, those are the little purple flowers you're starting to see everywhere now?
And it'll start out one little plant that's just exploded.
And our last caller is Brenda. Good morning to you, Brenda.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you a question. My roses, I live up on the mountain, and is it time now that I can cut my roses back? And if so, how far down should I cut them?
Okay, we normally say the middle of March, but the weather looks like it's going to be pretty consistent from now to the middle of March. So if you want to cut them back, that'll be fine. Hybrid teas, floribundas, shrub roses, cut them back 12 to 18 inches. If it's a climbing rose, certainly leave some long canes and just thin it out and shape it up.
All right, so great questions coming in this morning, but unfortunately we are running out of time. We're going to put the information on the screen where you're more than welcome to contact the fine folks at the Holcomb Garden Center, either location, one along Highway 153 in Hickson or along Battlefield Parkway in Fort O. There's the phone numbers on the screen, but we make it easy for you. Just stop by the website, holcombgc.com. Again, holcombgc.com. He's got plenty of classes and also a newsletter, and for more information on all that, go to their website. There it is, live and in person on your television set. Tim, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back.